In this video, we are going to see how we can record the sales return of finished goods in Odoo. So the transaction is of 30th of January and it says sales return of shirts from Mr. James Carter. That means the customer is returning the items back to us. So this means that it reduces the receivables. Receivable should be credited, and since we have the inventory back in stock, it should be debit. But also we need to consider that this sales return is made against the earlier sales, right? And it might be the case that the customer has not already paid for that particular sales invoice. So this means that we have to adjust this return amount, and then the customer only have to pay the remaining amount after the deduction of this return. So this is the right scenario. Let's see how we can adjust this. First of all, we just head over to the vendors and click on the invoices because we want to locate the relevant invoice. So here the name is James Carter. Just click here, or otherwise just open it, and we have this little credit note icon right at the top. Just click here. You just need to mention any reason for the sales return. I can just copy, or you want to mention it in detail. What was the defect that the customer found, and that's why they have returned the shirts. You can mention it in detail here. And since at the time of sales, I have selected a sales journal with the same configuration, so in the returns as well, I'll select the same configuration. The reversal date, I'll just make it 30th of January. All set, click on reverse. But you will notice as soon as I create the reverse, it will create a credit note which is saved as draft. I just need to adjust the invoice date or due date. All is automatically set, but the quantity and price that was mentioned in the sales invoice is directly copied here. What we need to do is we need to adjust how many the customers are actually returning. So they are returning 200 of them, 80,000, and rest is all fine. And we want to adjust this against an earlier bill. I just scrolled up, and on 25th of January, we have recorded this bill. So if you notice, if we scroll down a little bit, although this is 80,000 as a credit note created, but we want to adjust this against the outstanding debits. So click on add of this invoice, and now we can click on confirm. So this means that this invoice or this return is adjusted against the previous invoice. Now if we click on the reporting and click on the partner ledger against Mr. James Carter, this should show. So we have the invoice, we have the returns, and all set. And if we want to check the journals, click on the configuration and click on journals. And if you want to check the journal entry effect, you can go to the accounting and click on journal entries, and you can sort it by date. Here is the return. Just open this up and click on journal items if you want to. And this is the complete entry in which not only it is adjusting the sales and account receivable, it's also affecting the cost of goods sold in the similar way. So this is how the complete entry is done against the return of finished goods by the customer in Odoo. Just try this by yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.